Good morning to you, Billy, and good afternoon here. I hope you are doing well. Doing good. Yes, I am, thank you. How early is it with you? It's nice and cool where you are today, is it? It is rather windy here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's really hard to judge, but we got the tail end of Storm Amy, I think it was called. Nice, yes, it is a very nice view. Even when it's wild out there. I'm going to be moving at the end of the month, so I've started unpacking to pack again, you know. But all of my photos have been up in the attic and I've not seen them for 6 years. And it's just brought back so many memories. Do you have many photographs? Looks like you're going to be ready. Yeah. I've made a start, Billy, so that's a good thing. I'm meant to be moving the 25th, so I've got plenty of time, but I need to sort stuff out and make sure I know where everything is again. I'll shame myself now, Billy, and I'll show you some photos of me of a very young me. Very cute, eh? Very angelic. And then there's me, a little bit older. What a smile, eh? Pigtails again. And there's another one. Corker of a smiler, aren't I? My fringe. Don't know what my mother was thinking. I'll you want to see pictures of my brother. And then this is me and my older brother. With a fucking hairband. There's 2 years between us. Thank you, Billy. I'll show you a picture of my nan. She passed away in 2020. And then this was her husband, my pop. He passed away in 2005, I think it was. I loved him very dearly. That's my mum's parents. And here's another very old photograph. I've got most of our family. My dad passed away in 97 and my mum passed away in 05. Oh, it's very sad, Billy. But they live on in us. I inherited all the old photographs, which I don't mind because I love it. I find it very nice to look through photos. He's a very, very young me and my brother. Look at the decoration. So that would have been like 1981, 82 maybe. And here's a picture of my rabbits when I was younger, a lot younger. And this is me. Look at my chunky legs. Jesus. Cute, yeah. My mum and dad are still alive, fortunately. But yeah, my grandparents, all my grandparents have passed away. I understand you're obviously a little bit older than me, Billy. I'll show you a picture now, but I'm going to put my hand, I'm going to put something over my friend because I'm really asked to if I can show your face. But this is in Glastonbury 2022, I want to say. I had very colourful hair. Stark raving mad bloody hippie. Oh yeah, there's another half crop picture of me in one of those bouncers. Which my dad snapped me in. He snapped it. This is a very old photo album as well, but that's my uncle. And I think that is in Kenya. And he's obviously with a cheetah. I don't know if it comes out very clear or not. Hang on. Oh, I can fold that down. They just eaten, so when you went on safari back in the day, if they just eaten, you could go up and smooth them, so he did. How cool is that? There's another old photograph of my nan and pop back in the day. Here's a picture of my dad. And everybody wonders why I'm a hippie. I won't show my mum. Oh, here's another picture. It's great to have pictures of your family. It is great to have pictures of your family, really. There's another one of my uncle and my pop then, when they were in Africa. The same one from the cheetah. So that would have been in the 70s, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it was the 70s, maybe early 80s. Pretty sure it was the 70s. I'm very grateful for having these photos passed down to me, even though some of them I don't know, I haven't got a clue who they are. I've got a fair idea who most people are. And I got a very big family, both sides. My dad is one of 12. My mum is one of 3, but my nan was one of 12 as well. Shown that one, that's not me. Now these, we went on a family holiday to Ibiza. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was like 92, 93 maybe. There's me and the sun with my Ibiza t-shirt on. Never ever have I been that brown again. Don't tan very well. There's a picture of Ibiza, but it doesn't look like anything like that anymore. And there's me and a friend I met, who's also Welsh. You know, because you go all the way to Ibiza to meet a Welsh person. It's a very pretty place. There's another one of me. My dad gave me a pint and then stuck his fags in an ashtray and all in front of me. Great parenting. Look at the bloody money pot. All my aunts and uncles are gone. I have a few cousins left. Oh. As I said, they live on in you. This is a picture of my cousin Mark and my bird. You still have your brother and my children and grandchildren. Exactly. I bet you love your grandchildren, because I'm sure my mum loves my nieces more than she loved us. And I mean that very, very jokingly. That's my bird, Misty, and my cousin Mark. He unfortunately passed away in a car accident in 94, I think it was, or 93. Somebody, a drunk driver, hit his vehicle and he didn't make it. He was a very nice man. Oh God, so many old photos. I'll show you some of the... Do you have any children? No, I don't have any children, Billy. My brother has 4 girls. I didn't have any. My child is the ones that, you know, you just have to feed. And occasionally they'll give you some love. That's my child. I'm not sure if I got a picture of all 4 of them together, but there's my eldest 2 nieces when they were really young. They are 18, 17, 15 and 14 now. And this is a picture of Bruce Wayne that one of my nieces drew. Got to have our pets, that's right. Got to have your pets. So, this is Duchess, and she passed away, God, I keep saying that, 2023, so quite recently. She was only 7 years old, and that's her in a shark life jacket. Because she likes swimming, but obviously being a top-heavy dog, they sink. So if she had the life jacket on, she'd go in swimming. She liked it. And then there's a picture of Duchess with Bruce Wayne with her goggles on. which I took, obviously. And then there's Bruce Wayne as a young lad, all dressed up. With his goggles on his head. Here's another one of Bruce Wayne with his cowboy. Oh, some kids used to get his name wrong. His name is Bruce Wayne, and they used to call him John Wayne. So I bought him that cowboy, and he used to put it on when we used to see these kids. They used to think it was brilliant. John Wayne. It's not a very good picture because she was upside down, but this is my first dog, like my own dog. We had family dogs, but this was my first dog, and her name was Kem. Khem. And she blessed my soul from 2000 to 2010. And she was a lurcher. I believe you have him spoiled. I believe so too, Billy. Yeah, she was a lurcher. So her mum was actually a white boxer, and her dad was a lurcher, a collie lurcher. Collie greyhound lurcher, sorry. So yeah, that's why she had that white markings, because her mum was a white boxer. She was my spirit dog, my wolf dog. She was everything. She still is everything. Oh, dear Lord, I gotta show you that. That's my older brother. Look at that face. Oh, hell. Look at the clothes. It's funny they're wearing that again. I'll show you. Where is she? It's a nice picture of her. And this was Vixie. She passed away in 2019. And she was a Welsh Collie Cross Lurcher. No, not Lurcher. Welsh Collie Cross Spaniel, sorry. Welsh Collie Cross Spaniel. And obviously there's little Bruce Wayne there. I took, obviously, most of these photos. There's a picture of Bruce Wayne. I caught him biting Vixie's ear mid-flight. So yeah, even though Bruce Wayne was the smallest dog, he was the feistiest. There they are together looking cool. They were best pals. Best pals. I'll show you this picture that I took. It's from my brother's wedding. And it's a picture of my mum with my youngest niece. I just love it. It's just a beautiful photo. And there's a picture of Vixie when she was quite young. She was a dickhead, but she was my dickhead. There's another one of Vixie. She was trying to catch a bubble there. She loved bubbles. She was a dickhead for bubbles. Here's another one of Vixie. She was chewing a log there, hence the teeth the way they are. Action shot. So this is Floyd, and he was a border collie cross Welsh collie that lived with me for 2-3 years. Yeah, he was an absolute bell end as well. We love Floyd. I'll show you another picture of Floyd. So you've got Vixie, my Welsh collie, cross spaniel, Floyd, a border collie, cross Welsh collie, and then Moose, who is Vixie's sister. So she's obviously a Welsh collie cross spaniel, but she was obviously more collie looking. And Vixie had the spaniel markings. It's hard to tell in that photo, but she had the spots. And she acted like a spaniel in a collie's body. But these two were mine. And then Bruce came along. But I took that picture too. It's one of my favourite pictures of him. That's a painting of Kem. And as you can see, there's a picture of Vixie there. And then there's a charcoal drawing of Bruce. My friends are artists and they've done all of this work. So yeah, my friends painted those and drew them. It's very kind. So these frames are a bit shitty, but that's a woodland. I took a picture in the autumn many moons ago. It's just one of my favourite pictures. And then this is like one of the first pictures I did with a camera that I bought. And in the bubble, that's a bubble, obviously I was blowing bubbles for the dog. It looked like it was resting on nothing. And the reflection is the shed and the sky. Such a cool photo. Not blowing my own bubble, but no pun intended. It's one of my favourite ones. And this is also one of the first ever artistic photos I did. So you can see Vixie and Moose are in the background, and I put my sunglasses, my reflective sunglasses down, which was reflecting the beach. I turned it black and white and just made the lenses colour. It's called selective colour, and most professional, I'm not a professional, by the way, photographers don't like selective colour. It's very frowned upon for some reason. I think it's awesome and it stands out really well. But yeah, it was one of the first pictures I ever took with a proper camera. And another one of Bruce. Done that one. This is also one of my favourite pictures I ever done. That's my pocket watch. And then I added a quote from Alice in Wonderland. That was taken on a beach slip. Thank you, Billy. Thank you for sticking through. I have got hundreds more, but I'll try and show you some of the more of the dogs. Let's tidy this up. Put that away. bear with, let me just tidy up here a bit so I got some more room. Here's another picture of Vixie and Bruce that I did. I need to get a decent frame for it, so I've put her own back in, but I need to get a frame for it. Vixie Bell End. Bear with me, I will get another canvas. Here's another one of Vixie. I put a cool quote next to it. Live like someone left the gate open. And then here's a picture of all three of mine. So Vixie in the middle, Bruce Wayne and Duchess with their doggles on. Which I still got. Bruce Wayne still wears his, by the way. He don't mind wearing them for short periods of time. Here's a picture I did, again with my pocket watch, and I set off a smoke bomb in the background, and bluebells. Oh, thank you, Bug. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I need to go out and be artistic again. That's a stunning picture, love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then this is a picture of a place in Wales called Cynarth Falls, and that's spelled C-E-N-A-R-T-H. May Day being here will help. Oh, Bug, I hope you feel better soon, and I hope these pictures do cheer you up. Big love and big hugs. I was having a pretty shitty morning, but I decided to come on here and I feel better now. I'm moving at the end of the month, so I'm sorting everything out. Hence having all my pictures down from the attic. They've been up there for 6 years. Cynarth, that's it. C-E-N-A-R-T-H. Cynarth Falls. That's in Wales. And if you Google Cynarth Falls, iconically this is the composition picture of that place. So it's the reason why loads of people take a picture from this angle is because it's where the stones come out on the riverbank there, so you can go further closer in, as you can see. It's one of my favourite places to go. It's Cynarth Falls. It's a very beautiful place to visit. It's really nice people, nice food. It's good to obviously get ready for the move. That's it. I haven't seen these pictures for 6 years, Bugs. So it's really nice to see them again. I'll get you some more now. I got loads. I got hundreds. And these are all photographs that I've taken. This is not my dog. This was it's stunning, definitely somewhere to put on the bucket list to go. Honestly, please, if you're ever in Wales, Billy, go to Cynarth Falls. Bug, if you ever trip to Wales, Cynarth Falls, go. This is not my dog, but it was a friend's dog. It's an action shot I did down the beach. and I put it on a canvas because I just loved it so much. And the reason I did that is because the owner of the dog unfortunately ended his own way, which is really sad. So it's kind of special picture to me. Are you ready for a cuteness overload? So as I said, Duchess, this one, Bruce just looked, bless him, passed away only in 2023. She was a French bulldog, and yes, I did have puppies from her, but only 1 litter. And here was all her puppies. She had 6. Those water drops, lovely for a tribute memory. Yeah, they are. Bless him. So these were Duchess's 6 puppies. So she had 5 boys and 1 girl, thankfully, because bitch puppies are a fucking nightmare, by the way. Yes, the babies. So I'll tell you what I named them and then what they ended up being called. So this one here, that was the bitch, and I actually called her bitch because she was an absolute nightmare. The new owner then called her Dharma, which was very fitting because that's also a witch. So, and then this one here, she was a nightmare. This was Reggie. And he is actually still called Reggie, and he lives on a farm not far from here, and he's with horses and stuff and a cat. He's a very happy boy. This was Ronnie, so Ronnie and Reggie, Cray obviously, and Reggie then got renamed to Bert, and he went to live with another French bulldog not far from here and loving his life. Down here then is Bronson, as in Charles Bronson. I named them all gangsters, by the way. So Charlie Bronson here, he went to a friend, but it didn't work out, but he rehomed him with a police officer. So the police officer actually calls him Charlie now, and rather than not Bronson, because the policeman can't call his dog Bronson. This one here then was John Dillinger, but I didn't call him John Dillinger. I called him Dilly for short. He stayed with me until he was 6 months old. I was actually going to keep him. And then a dear friend, a policeman with a gangster dog. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? So Dilly ended up being rehomed then with a friend. Well, not rehomed, I caved. She wanted a dog, so, and my circumstances were changing, so he did have to go. I can't remember what she called him now. Alfie. Yeah, so that's a hell of a name change. She had to change his name from Dilly because she had young kids and they kept on saying dildo. So she called him Alfie. And then this last one was, I used to have a pet named Capone. I bet that was cool. And this last one here then was Billy the Kid. Obviously from Western times. And he was actually renamed to Hugo. And he is the most pampered pooch you would ever see. He's got like leopard print pram. Honestly, he is, it's like ironic really. But yeah, those are Duchess's puppies. And Bruce has looked again now because I said her name, even though she's been gone for 2 years. I'm sorry I said her name. I'll go and get another picture now. But yeah, those are the puppies. What an experience that was. So you know I showed you this one when I was being a bit more artistic with my life. I love this picture so much because of all the colourings. Because like you got the purpley blue, the red and the green, you know, primary colours and all that. It just, the colours are perfect. So, if I cut this here, I decided to get it put on a canvas. And yet again, I used an Alice in Wonderland quote because of the time theme. No wonder you're late. Why, this watch is exactly 2 days slow. But yeah, that's one of my favourite canvases that I did. And then when it's on the wall, it looks cool because it's got the wrap around. I can't wait to put all my pictures up. Come here. Sweet boy. Oh, the big stretch. There's some clicks in there as well. Good boy. Come back here then. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Max. Sweet boy. Oh, the big yawn. That's a big one. You stay there, handsome boy. I'll get another one now. Stay there. So this is a very vain picture, but I don't care because it's one of my favourite pictures of me and Bruce Wayne. So I had that put on a canvas to put above the fireplace, you know, to scare the kids away. But it's me and my little man with his bandana on because he is the Dark Knight. Beautiful picture. Thank you, Billy. I did take that was a selfie as well, that picture. And then there's Floyd I was talking about earlier, you know. So he's the Border Collie Cross Welsh Collie. He was about a year and a half old there, maybe a year. Hi, Jamie. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's Floydie. He, I moved and I had to rehome him because he didn't like where we moved to. And he got rehomed on a farm with other troubled collies, because he was troubled, by the way. Typical border. I hate saying that word, typical, but he was. And he lived the rest of his, he's still alive, living the rest of his life down there with all the other delinquent collies. They do a very good job. He was very hard work, as you can see. Against I go. And then here we have another picture of Vixie with her sister Moose. And there's Vixie. And then that was Cookie. She was a Staffy cross Jack Russell. And that was the partner's dog, hence being in the picture. It took a while to integrate her into the pack, you know. She was a bit of a loner, so she didn't really have good social skills. But we got there in the end. And then here's another picture of Vixie and Floyd when I dressed him up. It was Batman and Robin. As you can see, Floyd is not impressed at all. If he couldn't put his ears back any further if he tried. And Vixie just showing off as always. Was that a Staff Russell or a Jaffe? I think they call them Jaffes, don't they? It was before it was cool to do Jack Russells with Staffies. That was an accident, Cookie. She was an accident dog, you know. And then this is a picture of a flower that I did. When I first ever had my camera. I'm glad I'm getting to see all of this again after 6 years, because it's definitely given me inspiration to get back out there with my camera. And get another one. This is another big one. Loving those reds, great compositions. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I think I did that in macro, as you can see. And then here's one of my all-time favourite, oh, that was my knees, by the way. All-time favourite photos I did of my 3 dogs, my Bella and pack. So Vixie, Bruce Wayne and Duchess when she was a puppy. That's when I first got her. I think that was about day 5 into her being in the pack. And I think it was the first time they all sat together, you know. And they were friends ever since. Bruce Wayne, funny enough, didn't accept her at first, but then they became best buddies. Didn't you? I find it really hard to put that picture up, so I put it away. But there's that one again, if you missed that one earlier. Vixie, Floyd, and Vixie's sister, Moose. Moose only died last year. The great dogs. And I'll show you another embarrassing one, because I don't mind. That's me and my brother. Awesome haircuts, aren't they? Look at the cardigans. I'm pretty sure my mum knitted those cardigans as well. She's really good at knitting. Oh, hello, Tets, how are you? Hey from Ireland. I've just been running through some of my photographs that have been up the attic for 6 years. I've not seen them. It's really nice to see him again. I hope you're doing well, Tets. And thank you for coming in. Shit. Put that away. Good afternoon, Sophia. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Jack. Good afternoon. You're not late at all, honestly. Thank you for coming in. We're just running through some of the photographs that I had up in the attic for 6 years that I've not seen. Hey, Cindy. Thank you for coming in. Thank you all for coming in. Just running through some photographs that have been up in the attic for 6 years. That I've taken and some that I haven't. I'll show you another canvas now, which is not mine obviously, but it's one of my favourite ones. Is the Banksy Mild Wild West. The Mild West, sorry. God, I can't even read. So yeah, that's obviously not mine. But it's just a cool canvas. And then I got another Banksy up there, which is another one of my favourite. I have my mum's old LPs. Oh, that's cool. We lost the LPs from the house. We don't know where it went. But yeah, that's another Banksy artwork. And I'll show you another one now. 2 seconds. They're copping off together. I think that artwork, Jamie, is in Bristol. The police one's kissing. I think the original was Bristol, but I could be wrong. It could be London, actually, because it could be the Met Police. Anyway, this is another cool picture that I was gifted. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of this the light. But yeah, as you can see, Edward Scissorhand, Beetlejuice, and Jack Skeleton, all in one photo. Yeah, it's one of my favourite gifts. So I can't wait to put that up. That's awesome. I'm obsessed with Tim Burton. I've also got a signed negative from there. As you can see, that's framed because I fucking love Tim Burton. Yeah, have a look at that while I just sort everything out. My wife loves Tim Burton. And checking and judging by the faces, Jack Pepper, you don't like Tim Burton that much. Am I moving far? I like Tim Burton stuff, Jamie. I'm moving about 45 minutes from where I am now, so I'm still in Wales. Excuse the frame, but because it's coming off. But that's another picture of some flowers I did. That's from my dad's garden, and he's got that on a canvas in his house. But I tried to be artistic and creative and doing my own frame, but obviously it's come apart in the attic. Thanks, Jack. I can fix that. I'm not throwing it because I did it. I think I need to. And talking about Tim Burton, I'll show you something else that I've got. There's his lunchbox as well. You try collecting all ET stuff. I collect random stuff. There's an owl there, you know. And if you haven't got one of them, then who are you, you know? That was from Amsterdam, by the way. And then I got my little glow-in-the-dark ghost. Oops. Jamie Watson looks good, awesome work. I tried collecting it, I did it. It's always good to have something to collect. Beautiful, Sophie. Oh, thank you, Cindy. That's very kind of you. I think it's the most people I've ever had in my life, so thank you. I was just running through some of the artwork, some of my photographs. And here's another young one of me. And my dog Kem. That was like the early I think that was 2000. She was still a puppy. I think she was only about 6 months old there. So it would have been, sorry, she was born June 2000. So probably about Christmas time, I think. I agree, love collecting. It becomes a problem when you're a hoarder though. I'm a hoarder. Even have the old Matrix phone or banana phone. I'm a hoarder when it comes to photographs. Because, this is not even the half of it. Oh, hang on, let me just sort this pile out. I haven't given the dog much room, you see. He's a good boy. Oh my. There's a lovely picture of me in my ballroom dress when I used to do ballroom dancing. Well, where is Jack? Oh yes, 2. There's my guitars. There's 36. And so much other random collections. Cindy, I love books. Got around 3,800 books. That's packed out, still got some in boxes. £3,800. Do you read anything then, Cindy? Or anything and everything by the sound of it? Do you want to see my book collection, Cindy? One shelf, two shelf, and there's a couple in there as well. But yeah, that's my my wife collect old books and antique cameras. That is my collection of books, and that's all like witchy stuff and ghosts and shit. You read most of them. Is there a specific topic you like reading? That's my older brother, by the way. I'm going to put that in the middle of my new living room. I'm only joking, I'm not. So we got guitar and book holders, and I'm photograph holding, and that's not even half of it. I collect black powder firearms and old silver coins. Oh, nice, Jack. My older brother collects coins. He's got a really good collection. He's going to point you at the plants so you've got something nice to look at. I don't know if you can hear my belly rumbling, so I'm going to have a biscuit. So excuse me a minute, I'm going to eat a biscuit. My mum loves books, Cindy. We've got rock tapes. And CDs. We love paranormal horrors, suspense, action, but got to love all James Patterson books. I don't do soppy love stories. Cindy, I don't think soppy love stories are real. That is definitely fiction. Soppy romantic should come under fiction. I don't think I've read a love story romance. Maybe, what's it called? Romeo and Juliet is probably as far as it goes. I love Rainbow. I have 6 badges on my channel for great listener. That's awesome. Sorry, I have to stop for a biscuit. As you can see, I don't know, Cindy, my wife, loves scary movies, and her collection of old books has many on witchcraft. Yeah, mine's on witchcraft mainly. It's still a bit, it looks nicer out, but it's still windy as shit. Huge Adamant fan, but love most music as a musician. So you should, Jamie, if you... The only love story I've read was Chocolate. There is some view in it. The windows are absolutely humming, by the way, because of the sea water. And we've had horrendous winds, hence not being outside. It is, thank you, Cindy, beautiful views, thank you. It keeps focusing on the dirt on the window rather than the outside. That is a lovely view, and yeah, seawater's a window killer. It's also a fucking car killer as well, Jamie. I'm sick of it. It's always over my car. Yeah, where I'm moving is way... I'm going to be moving the other side of that coastline. That's where I'm going to be moving. We watched Alderman earlier on the free music view channels. Hey Matty, how's it going? I can believe that, my friend. It is, it's a nightmare getting salt water. It's not too bad. It has been a lot worse, that salty residue. I know Scotland... Oh, no worries, Bug. Hello again. I know Scotland had it worse than we did. We had the tail end. So I think we went up to like nearly 60-mile-an-hour winds. I think Scotland were hitting 100-mile-an-hour gusts. You can watch Bruce sleeping. He might move because he doesn't like the camera in front of him. Oh, was a breezy night locally over 100 mile per hour. Nice Jack, my witchcraft and cryptic books on my packed in my cupboard. That's insane, Matty. Well, good news is the wind will die down because ours is starting to now and the sun's starting to come out. Bug wind where I am is bad too. The wind is so magic. I think I get it all, the bad weather, all before all you lot. But if there's any Irish people in here, they will be getting it before me. We regularly get winds like this. Well, as you can see, what I just shown you from the view, I'm on a coastline, so we do get winds, but and this is southwest facing, and that's generally when the bad winds are. You'll have lots of work with the trees that fell over, with Amy going through. I'm in Cumbria, so it comes straight at us. Oh, Jesus, open land. I've never been that far up the country. Yes, Cindy, last breeze was chainsaw for 2 weeks. I painted MS doors all over England, Scotland, Wales, etc. 6 years, got back home to Ireland every fortnight here. Last night wind was mad. It's sunny here at least, but the wind is so strong. I'm on Brighton coastline, come straight up the hill to mine. My friend is in Ireland, bad last night. I always think that. I try not to moan too much because somebody's always got it worse off, haven't they? You'd like come to the Great Lakes, would make some great pictures. I bet it would. I need to start setting myself some photography targets again. Do some projects. Sophia, I have to go to make food for the boys. I've got my brother's kids here, so it's a house full. You have an amazing day. Oh, well, thank you ever so much for coming in, Cindy. It's been a pleasure. And just before you go, there's a chunky picture of me as a baby. Oh, those legs. I can't believe that was me. Yeah, the sun's definitely trying to make an appearance. Thanks, Bug. Thanks, Cindy. I was a cutie. I don't know what happened. Chunky cutie. It is a beautiful view, Jack. I usually do lives from outside, but it's too windy. As you can see, we're on a coastline, so still our cute silly cat. Oh, thanks, Bug. It's meant to be a starry night tonight, but it's still meant to be windy. So I might just do some videos rather than go live tonight. Bug, I agree. Stop putting yourself down, my friend. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I'm about a mile or two from the coast also. Hey, John P. Beautiful view, sister. Where can I go? Room 4. Have you got videos planned for the full harvest moon in a couple of days? I didn't know that was happening, Bug. But I'll have a look into it and see if I can get out. Because I can't really see, when it's a full moon, it doesn't... The view behind me is obviously built up. So, like, the southwest coast is the open view. So when I want to do a full moon, it's obviously the northeast. And that's all built up, so I do have to travel. So I'll have to have a look. And I generally need to, what's the word? Hello. I need to plan my trips in advance. And maybe get somebody to come with me if it's late at night, you know? Especially nowadays. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, there's certain places I'll go on my own in the dark, you know, but for some other reasons, there's other places where you can't go alone in the dark. Painting and drawing. That room is right for painting and drawing. I'm moving, John. So I'm not painting this bloody room. Also, this is rented, so I've never done anything with it apart from put things up. It's a rented room with a view. I love your piercings. Oh, thanks, Bug. Ah, I meant a stunning view. Ah, okay, John. Thanks. You go and paint in the view. I took some piercings out. I had 2 across here. They were fucking my teeth up. And I took my tongue one out. I'm gonna eat a clementine. Sophia, nice to see you. I have 2 piercings in your bottom lip. Huh. I took mine out, Jamie, because they were hitting my teeth. And, you know, 40-odd-year-old woman with lip piercings is not... I know, I grown out of them. I had to take my tongue one out too, screwed my teeth, sadly. Yeah, I fucked a few teeth up with mine as well. Unfortunately. I love piercings. Nobody will come with me at night to the ancient circle in my village to record the sky, and I'm too scared to do it by myself. I think it's a hotspot. Yeah, that's another thing, Tets. I don't want to go out on my own in case something does happen and I don't know how to react. And I'm obviously not a paranormal ghost hunter. I just like watching the sky. And I get to see things that I don't know what they are. Not to say that they're aliens. But there's just things you cannot explain that happen when you watch the skies. The middle one I got remembrance for the drummer from Avenged Sevenfold. Great musician. Don't go alone now. Ireland is more magical than Wales, and you know I love Wales, but Ireland is definitely more magical than Wales. Definitely a hot spot. I would say so. You got way more myths and legends than we have. And creativity is meant to come out of Wales, you know. You have to excuse me, but I'm going to eat a clementine. If you ever come to Cumbria and need help, give me a shout. No problem. Your robin sounds amazing outside. Well, I think it, Bug, I'm playing one of my videos. Oh, hang on. Huh. I think the sound's coming from there. Oh, fucking hell, hang on. I can't do this. Yeah, I'm playing one of my videos. People think I'm nuts if I talk ET stuff, but they believe in ghosts. We can only believe because we don't know, do we? And we only know what we know. I think it's a bit of both bug. I think it's a blackbird and a robin. I can't talk ghosts or aliens with my mum, but I can with my dad. My older brother's got no interest whatsoever. You're going to be live this evening, are you, Matty? No, we have to respect others' thoughts and beliefs. Ah, good. My hearing is on point then. I've got good hearing, bug. 6 birds live in my garden. I'll let me just finish this and I'll post your link, Marty, and see if Bruce wants a piece. Bruce? Bruce Wayne? Do you want a piece? Do you want a piece today? No? Do you want another piece? No? You want another one? No. He had one bit. He likes bananas better. I don't know why you're looking at me. I just gave you some. You didn't want it. Good boy. Saw a Halloween mask today that looked like your dog, only it was scary with big teeth. His nickname is Killer, but he's far from a killer, as you can see. The only thing he kills is moths. You don't like moths, do you, Babs? All a mess. All dogs go to heaven. They certainly do go to Rainbow Bridge. More like chiller than killer. It's lovely. Dogs definitely go to Rainbow Bridge. Don't lick that, you weirdo. Do you want to come on here for a minute? Want to come say hi? Oh, it's a big stretch. Oh, it's a big stretch. Come say hi then. Come on. Oh, there, good lad. Good lad. I love Killer in that film. He's having a cutch. He won't stay like this for long though. He's not a cutchy dog. But I make the most of it when he does. He's a good boy. Yeah. Handsome little guy. I have got some new felting kit as well. I had a massive cat once that could stretch up and open the front door. Yeah, I don't think it's very smart to teach your dogs to open and close doors unless they're a service dog and they're doing it because you need help. Then yes. But otherwise, I don't think it's very wise to teach your pet dog to open doors, especially if you live by a busy road. They need our help to make good decisions. Do you like the new place you're moving to? Fuck yeah, I am moving there, Jack. So, I've moved here 6 years ago and it was meant to be for 6 months. I moved here in 2019 in August, and then obviously, you know, 2020 came and that hit and things just went ridiculous. And I was living in Wales. The English drove our housing market disgusting. So where you would pay like £300-400 for a 1-bedroom place, now you're looking at £700-800. Even though I got a good job, a decent job, I just couldn't find a place I could afford, but I finally found one. And and also I didn't want to move to a flat in a built-up area because that's something I don't want. I like peace and quiet. And yeah, this property I heard about came through and I went to see it and I took it straight away. So we'll be living on a farm with horses and a couple of crop fields. So it's not like a really busy farm. Yeah, so I'll have neighbours, but I won't have neighbours. So it's quite exciting, really. So yeah, I rent a room off a friend at a house, hence the nice view. I think I pay more for the view than I do the inside. Oh cool, that sounds mint. I can't wait, Bug. I can't wait to just have all my stuff out, you know, in place. All 76 plant pots. Wow, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, my friend. Thanks, Jamie. We moved here for 1 year. Job that was 25 years ago now, and I'm retired. Well, I hope that's going to be my story too, Jack. I hope I live my days out there because it is beautiful. And that's another reason why I took it, is because of the room. I got room for a garden. Yeah, it's not very big, but there's enough for me to do what I need to do. And obviously I need to be careful because of the horses. It has got an electric fence, so I'm not worried about the Bruce with horses. He's fine with other animals. He doesn't want the hassle, like. Like I said, he only chases, and his cats. He's fine with cats as well. So he's got a friend cat. So it's ideal, and plus I want to get another dog. And the current landlord won't let me get another one, even though I had a 2 when I moved in here. Because Bruce is obviously not, yeah, definitely veggie patch next year. As Bruce is 12 now, and I'd really like to get another dog, so some of his mannerisms rub off on them. Because he's such a good boy. Mama's boy. Yeah, the garden's nowhere near the size of this one here, but still got enough room for veggie patch and some flowers. And then still enough room for him to go pee-pee and poo-poo. Any idea what breed next? Oh. I don't know. I've obviously been looking at rescue centres already. I think I'm going to go with a smaller dog again. I've had mostly working dogs, as you can see, with the collies and stuff. They weren't working as in working themselves, just the breed. It's good to have an active dog because it keeps you active. So, I don't know. Smaller dogs are fucking easy though. So much easier than a big dog. And also, the landlord, the new landlord, has stated, I wouldn't have a power breed anyway, but she stated no big dogs. I can have a lurcher, because that's not classed as like a power breed, you know, but I personally wouldn't have one anyway, because I'm not that strong. So definitely need to get a dog that suits my needs. Personally, if I had the choice, I would go for a toy poodle. But I'm not buying a dog. Best way of it. Yeah, I'm not buying a dog. I obviously go to the rescue centre. Or if I hear of a dog that needs rehoming, you know, that's generally how I got Bruce. I didn't plan on having a handbag dog. I had 2 collies, and a cousin had Bruce, and she had 4 kids and 4 other dogs, and he just weren't getting on, and she asked if he could stay with me until she sorted him a new home, and he just never left. So yeah, I didn't plan Bruce at all. And he grew up with 2 collies. How I got my Chihuahua. I'm scared of horses now because I helped a so-called friend who trained them and put me on a wild one and slapped it and took off, and I lasted 10 seconds. That's not fun, Tets. That's how accidents happen, you know. He's not... And I'm glad you said so-called friend, because a friend shouldn't do that to you. But saying that, I've had a horse trainer put me on a fucking wild horse, so... But he was breaking. I don't ride anymore. I haven't rode in years. I got no intentions of riding horses again. I do like them, you know, and I know how to care for them in the respect of feeding and mucking out, but apart from that, it is an awful thing. Jamie was right. What a git. I've even been contemplating getting a cat, you know, considering I'm out in the wilderness now. And obviously they're good for hunting. Was on one in Tunisia for 6 hours. Oh, a camel. Fucking hell, I've never been on a camel. Definitely not a friend to do that. I got on a horse to help teach them, but that was long ago. Yeah, I worked on a... Oh, bloody hell. Livery yard. And they were show ponies, so we used to get them ready for the kids and all. And then we'd have to... Sometimes we'd have to work the horses. Well, time for breakfast. Nice meeting you, all in chat. Take care, Sophia. Everyone have a wonderful day. Oh, Jack, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. I hope you have a delicious breakfast. I'm starving too. Ted, so you took the hump then? Jamie and your puns. In a wild crocodile. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do, is put Matty's link in the chat. Let me sort that out. Eating Bruce's bloody floof. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Not doing very well on my old typing today. There you go. Can I pin that? Way. It worked. Yeah, I'm feeling quite peckish myself. What time? It's only 4:20. It's nowhere near tea time. Do you want to go back now on there? Have you had enough? Come on then. I'll spin around. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got you. Hang on. I don't think I got... Oh, yes, I have. I have got a treat. Sit. 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 Up. Up. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. He's just showing off. Sophia got that and sub 2. There we go. You've seen your fluff. So Matty does fly fishing tie-in and has a great laugh. So yeah, come over to his lives. It's always good fun. It's always good banter. It's always great listening to a Scotsman. Better than listening to an Englishman, apart from our mate Nick, you know. I will also put in Jack's link. Bit slower this today for some reason. And then there's Jack's link. Oh, I'm English, I'm not that bad. I'm only joking, Jamie, you know the banter between the Welsh and the English. Bug, you really enjoy Matty's channel. The flies he ties are really pretty and I just love the fact they're so bright and vibrant. Never been fly fishing, but Bug, oh yeah, Matty, Bug also is a sea fisher as well. So you've got another fishing lady to join. I think we'll have to arrange a fishing competition next year. What do you reckon? I'll be game for that. We could all meet halfway and test out each other's skills, you know? Do a bit of fly fishing, some sea fishing. I know that, and I'm closer to Scotland and sub to that too. If you join my stream, beware, I'm a foul mouth. Matty, I'm sure they can handle it. We're all adults here. I'm a sea fisher also. I'll do shorts of some of my proper gear. Yeah, that'll be cool. Marty also, matey. Yeah, I reckon we should have a sea fishing competition next year. Or maybe we could just do a sea fishing competition where we don't have to meet up and we all go out and we have to film it. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? As soon as I drive, you're on Welsh Witch. Are you learning to drive, Bug, or are you just waiting for a car? I really need to start doing lives. I have some beautiful sea fishing gear. I bet you have, Matty. I would love to do a live from my dad's with his fishing gear. See for you to see. Maybe I'll mention it to him and something you can do in the future. I love fishing too, but haven't been out in years, but keep talking about it. Same as me, Tets. I've been talking about it and I've not been doing it. I use Ziplex Century rods and some lovely multiplier reels. I've got to fish in years, so I'd be happy to learn more than be a competition. You're learning to drive, Bug. Oh, fingers crossed for you. It's a great freedom once you pass, trust me. Keep going, you can do it. You got it, sister. Do it. I'm not much for fishing, but love banter. Yeah, that's what I mean. Matty's lives, if you're not even into fishing, still great banter. And also he shows his aquarium every now and again, which is great. He's got some really beautiful fish. I'm just going to put my jumper on. I've got the window open and it's a bit cold. Always great banter in Matty's channel. Always. Might go live at 7 p.m. instead of 7:30. I can drive now, just got to wait for a bloody test, which is such a long wait round here. Oh, but I think it's the same everywhere for your driving test. I don't think it's just your area. Did you, well, I'm sure it's the same for you. Did you put your name down for any cancellations? Because that's how I got mine sooner. It was a 3-month date I was given, and then I put my name. You can put your name forward for cancellation, and then I had it within like 2 weeks of me booking. So same year, Bug. Wait 10 months for a test. Yeah, it's ridiculous here as well. But definitely there's definitely an option you can tick to say, let me know of any cancellations, and you can get it sooner. We'll definitely do that. Just got to do my theory soon. Oh yeah, get that out of the way first, Bug. Definitely get your theory done and dusted, and then get in for that test. Don't think about it, get it done. just noticed a dog picture above your bed with hanging over there. Eyes make it look like an Elton John. Oh yeah, that's because they got lights on it. It does look like Elton John. I never looked at it that way. That's Kem. That was my first dog. Yes, boss. Honestly, bug, get it done. I'm an advocate for people passing their tests. Only because I did mine so late as well. I did do it when I was 17, but I had it taken off me and I had to do it again. But I only did it in 2017. It's so freeing. It really is. I'm on my second car now since 2017. I wait to cook dinner for my brother and daughter. It's 3 share house together and I wish I wasn't such a good cook. I take it the cooking's always left down to you. Have a... And thank you for coming in. Very kind of you to stick with me all this time. Thank you. I appreciate it. See you soon, Tats. Take care. I learned as a teen and got pregnant and they wouldn't let me take my test back then. Wouldn't they? I've never thought of that actually, Bug. I'm assuming it's obviously for your and the baby's safety. Sophia, glad to be here and glad I saw it. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you all for coming in. And having a look at my photos of me ramble. How long have I been going? 115 minutes. What's that? Hour and a half? Yeah, I passed my test when I was 17 and I lost it before I was 18. 1 hour 55. Ah, okay, cool. Nearly 2 hours. That's... oh, fuck off. Oh, that's flown by. Yeah, I passed when I was 17 and lost it when I was 18. I got done for no insurance, which was an innocent mistake. The fucking judge gave me 6 points. And if you get 6 points in the first 2.5 years of driving, they take the licence off you. Hey, Patrick. How are you? I love your lives, by the way, Patrick, driving round. Sure, I could still fit behind the wheel. They gotta protect the bump. Of course, it's flown by good fun and good chat. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Oh, I'm good, thanks. Glad to hear it, Patrick. I believe Patrick drives a taxi. and he's doing his rounds, and it's really good to watch because you get to see some more of Scotland, another Scotsman. Got 2 Scotmen in the house. An Irishman that's just left, an English lady, and an Englishman. Billy, who that was in earlier, is American. Let me share Patrick's channel because I do enjoy his drive arounds round the Glasgow. You're welcome, Patrick. I think people need to share more. I know you're not here for that though, I know. But like I said, I think we should share. There we go, another sub. Just here to support you. Well, that's very kind of you, thank you. I was going through some photo memories because they've been up the attic for 6 years, but then I stopped and just been chatting shit. Funny enough, as you came in, we were talking about driving. And I was saying I lost mine for no insurance because the judge was a prick. My friends got done for drunk driving and they didn't even lose their licence. That's fucking wrong. We all talk shit, especially us Welsh. So yeah, that was in like 2000 and... Fuck. No, it wasn't even 2000, it was 98. Or 99 I lost my licence. And then I never did it again then until 2017. And we were just saying how long it is to get your fucking test. And look, Patrick, I love Glasgow. I love it too, Jamie, that's why I'm showing it off. And you do a good job, it's nice to see from a cabbie's view. And I like the fact you mute it when you got passengers in as well. Proud of your city. Yeah, I'm proud to be Welsh. I'm proud too. Yeah, I like the fact you turn your microphone off when you've got people in the cab to respect their privacy, but yet we still get to see the city. Patrick, awesome. Look forward to watching your stuff, mate. Yeah, I do enjoy his. And obviously Marty's. You need to go live as well, Jamie. We'll support each other. It can come boring with no audio. I'm more of a visual person anyway, so I enjoy it without the audio. Can just put something else on with audio while yours not. And he listens to banging music as well. Everyone, Patrick listens to banging music. I will do need to set it up. It's easy, Jamie, honestly. Just hit live on your phone and do it. I would like to sign up to one of these Streamlabs or StreamYards, and so I can do multiple cameras, but that'll be in the future. Yeah, I love my music. I love your music too as well, Patrick. It's great. It's fucking banging. Do you leave it on when you got your passengers at, or do they ask to turn it over? Yeah. Patrick were playing music, guitar, etc. and I played in Glasgow and audience was awesome. Hey, She-Pop, Pop, how you doing? Nice to see you in here and thank you ever so much. No, if they don't like it, they can bolt. I like that attitude, Patrick. Glasgow has great people. One of my very good friends, his dad is Glaswegian, and it took me nearly half my lifetime to understand him, but yeah. All good, Sophia. Oh, glad to hear it. She pop up. My mum was born in Edinburgh. That's my closest connection to Scotland. So if you can download free StreamYard, yeah, I know you can download it free, but that limits you to 2 hours and it limits you to what you can do. And you only get, don't you only get the first 7 days free or something? Anyway, I need to look into it. I'm quite happy doing this in the minute. But yeah, I do want to set up multiple cameras so we can do the night sky. So I didn't have to be outside. Patrick, my best mate in Cumbria is from Glasgow. Let's look. Sophia, great to see you. I'm off the next channel to say hello. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take it easy. Patrick, thank you ever so much. Big loves. Have a great day too, and I'll see you soon. Catch you soon, Patrick. I am probably going to end it now. 2 hours is a long time. But I am grateful for all of you coming in. It's been a pleasure. I forgot to like. Oh yeah, please don't forget not to like, subscribe and all of that jazz. Thank you, Patrick. Like, comment, subscribe. Have you got to say that in each live or something? I don't know. I'm getting there anyway. I'm chuffed with my 163 subscribers. Thank you. It's nice that 163 people follow me. I did that when I came in. Thank you, Jamie. But yeah, I think I'm going to go now. I'm going to make something to eat. Do some more packing. And see who else is live as well, you know. But I really appreciate you all that have been in and keeping me company. It's great chats. And I hope you enjoyed the photos. Enjoy your screen. You're always welcome, my friend. Much love. Peace and love all.